going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger back at you again today with another MLB 15 The Show Diamond Dynasty video. This is the third video that I've dropped today. The release, of course, is yesterday, and we are diving into this game mode. I've played a couple games. I gotta say, the online gameplay runs a whole lot smoother. I'm liking it so far, man. I'm really liking it. But in today's video, or in this video, I should say, we're going to talk about the card marketplace. For those of you that are new to this game mode, you certainly need to pay attention to this video because I don't want you to make any mistakes and you might learn something. So we're going to talk about buying and selling cards specifically in the card marketplace. So it's over here on the upper right part of your screen, and this is where you can get to the pack store where you're going to purchase packs to open, and then the community market is where you're going to go to buy items. Now the layout's a little different this year in the sense that there's different things that you can buy, and they by default bring you to the popular items section, which you can see up in the upper left hand part of your screen. And the way to move through that is just by hitting your R1 button. Now the popular item seems to basically just be a mix between the equipment and the special things, and you can purchase these. You can apply these for both your Diamond Dynasty players and Road to the Show, and they just give you different attributes. I don't know how long they last, if they last forever. But for example, if you buy this sneaker, it gives your player +2 to speed, +3 to reaction, I'm guessing that is, and +5 to his strikeout ability per 9 innings. I believe that's what those ratings are. So we're not going to talk about that. We're not going to talk about equipment. We're going to talk about MLB cards. And this is how you get to them. Now, the cool thing about MLB The Show and Diamond Dynasty is that their marketplace basically shows you every single card in the game. And I really do like that. So even if somebody is not selling it, for an example, this card right here is not for sale. That's why where it says buy now, there's a 0 there, because nobody's selling this card. So if you're looking for a particular card, and even if nobody's selling it, you can still see it on the auction house, and I think that's really cool. They also sort it out by overall, so as you can see, Miggy, Mike Schmidt, Ted Williams, Clayton Kershaw, Mike Trout, all 99s, and then Nolan Ryan, Jeff Bagwell, 98s, Ralph Kinner. I didn't know who he was in the video that I dropped earlier today. So it's all sorted by basically overall. And if you hit your triangle button, you can filter it out by position. So we'll just do my favorite player for an example. We can go to third base, and then we can sort it by team. And we will go to the Colorado Rockies, and we're going to get Nolan Arenado. So we'll use him as an example because I have this card already. There's two things you need to know. If you want to purchase a card or if you want to buy a card, under the buy it now, that's the price that it's currently selling for. So if you hit your X button and go to buy sell options, all these people are selling it. It's by default going to allow you to purchase the cheapest one, which is 5,500 coins at the moment. Now, if you don't want to pay that much, that's okay. You don't have to. Not necessarily you don't have to, I should say. Under the buy section, if you hit your X button, you have two options. You can buy it now at 5,500 coins, or you can create a buy order. Now, I'm going to back up and go to a card that I do not have now at this point. So we'll filter it out. We'll go to strong. I almost said strong safety. I've been playing Madden so much. We'll go to shortstop and go to Tulo here. So again, somebody's selling this right now for 5,000 or 56,000 coins. If we wanted to buy it, we obviously don't have that many coins to do, or stubs, my bad, they're stubs. But what we can do is create a buy order, and we can put our price here. So say I'm willing to spend the 4,000 coins that I have here. All you do is put in the amount. So I'm going to put 4,000. I'm going to hit R2 to say done, and then choose finalize order. And basically what that just did is if somebody wants to sell me that card for $4,000, I will automatically get it. Now, by doing that, it does deduct the amount of stubs that are in your stub count. So as you can see, I only have 497 now. Now, this is obviously not realistic. Nobody should really be selling me a 96 overall Troy Tulowitzki for 4,000 stubs. But this works with a lot of cheaper cards. So I'm going to go back to the community market, and you can, anytime you place a sell or you're selling a card, you can get to that by hitting square. It'll bring you to my orders, and then you have completed orders and current orders. I'm going to go to current. So there is the 4,000 that I placed for Troy Tulowitzki. I'm going to cancel that because I know nobody's going to sell it to me for that cheap. And as you can see, my stub count now has gone back up to 4,447. So let's take a look for a player that may be a little more realistic and see if maybe we can buy somebody for cheap. So I'm just kind of scrolling back here. Ben Zobrist, 5,000 stubs. Doug Fister, 5,555. It seems that pitchers are pretty cheap. There's the Nolan Arenado we were looking at. Let's see if we can find ourselves a pretty decent positional player. Jeff Samardzija only going for 4,000. That's very interesting. Todd Frazier, he is third base, so we don't need a third baseman. Alcides Escobar. So let's take a look at him. Right now, if I wanted to, I could purchase this card for 2,855 stubs. I would like this card, but I don't want to spend that much. So what I'm going to do is create a buy order, and I'm going to put it in here for, let's go for 1,750 coins. And I'm sorry, stubs. I keep calling them coins, but they're called stubs. I'm going to go finalize order. So again, it has deducted the amount from my stub count. And then if you look at the right-hand side, I have the cheapest buy or the most expensive buy order up. So if somebody has this card and they want to sell it to me right now, they can sell it to me and I will be notified, or you'll get a notification. And then again, you can go to my orders, current orders, and there it is. So that's basically how you buy cards. You can either buy them at their current price, or you can set a price that you're willing to pay and see if somebody is willing to basically give you that card for that amount that you're asking for. So now we're going to talk about selling cards. There's kind of two ways to do it. You can go through and sort a card that you have. So we'll go to pitchers. I guess starting pitchers it would be labels as, and we'll go to Rays. So we'll look at two cards that I pulled in today's pack opening video, Alex Cobb and Chris Archer. Right now there's sell orders up for 125 coins on stubs. I'll get it right at some point. There's 125 stubs sell order for Alex Cobb. So I'll go again to buy sell options. You want to be very careful. If you go over to the right to the sell option and you hit X and you have this card, if you mistakenly hit X again, you're going to sell this card for only 125 stubs. It's clearly worth more than that. As you can see right now, somebody is selling it for about 2,500 stubs. So, with that being said, if I wanted to sell my Alex Cobb, I would go to create sell order. I would put in my price. It's always going to show the cheapest first. So if I try to sell it for more than 2,500 coins, it's not going to become available right away for somebody to buy. It goes by the cheapest price. So I could undercut this person and put down 2,000 coins. Now, something new to this year's game is tax. So we get 5% taxed anytime we sell a card. If I hit finalize order and somebody bought my card for 2,000 stubs, I would in return only get 1,900 because of the tax. So that's how you sell a card, number one. Now that can be a little confusing because it's hard to basically remember every single card you have. So another way you can do it is what I kind of showed in the video that I dropped this afternoon. You go to card collection again, and you're going to be able to see all of your cards here. So now if we sort through and we go, I'm going to sell this Brandon Geyer card because I have two of them. So if I hit X on him, view and market, it's going to bring us to a similar screen. Buy it now, price 40 stubs. So that's the cheapest up right now. If I want somebody to buy this from me, I'm going to want to make it cheaper than 40 stubs more than likely. So I'll go to buy sell options. I'm going to go over here to sell, create sell order, and I'm going to try to sell it for 20 stubs. It's not really a good profit, but I have two of them. It's kind of a useless card. I'll hit finalize order, and now if you look over here, in the buy section, that's mine, the one for 20 stubs. That eventually basically just popped up. So now if somebody's going to buy that card, that's going to be their first option, and if they do, then I will get it. Once again, you can hit square to check your orders, go to current orders, and as you can see, the buy option for Alcides Escobar is still there, and then my sell option for Brandon Geyer is still there for 20 stubs. So that's pretty much it, man. That's how you buy and sell cards. Again, just kind of don't hit that X button too fast when you're trying to sell cards. I'd hate for you guys to sell a card for a whole lot less than it goes for. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you find it helpful. Tomorrow I'm going to be back with probably 2 to 3 more Diamond Dynasty videos. We'll definitely get into some gameplay soon. I still have to create my uniforms before I actually bring you guys some gameplays, but I do have a better team than what you're seeing on the screen right now, so I'll be doing a lineup update, and then once you guys see my lineup update, we'll go ahead and play some games with that team and show you some gameplay. I'm Popular Stranger. Thanks for watching. Peace.